Hey, Life Group leaders, really good to have a chance to chat with you again. A couple of things for you to think about this week as you prepare to lead. The first thing is an encouragement that as you do your prayer time, that you remember our 316-441 people. That's our friends, our neighbours, our family members who are yet to know Jesus. I'd love you to ask somebody in your group, hey, who's somebody on your 316-441 card that you're praying for? And if they can share that, and then tell you how that's going. Have they connected, cared, communicated, lead them to commit? Just where are they up to? And then pray for that next C. So if they've connected and cared, we want to pray for Mary that she might have a chance to talk with Karen at work and lead her into a conversation about Jesus. That'd be super. And can I say, if everyone's looking at the floor, which may well happen when you ask that question, it'd be wonderful, leaders, if you are able to share where you're up to, even imperfectly. In that particular area. That'd be great. The other thing I'd love to remind you as you lead your groups this week is to be thinking about the AGM, which is on this Sunday. It'd be great to be asking people to prayerfully consider whether they would be willing to be nominated for parish council or indeed for that nominator's role. It's worth thinking, particularly in our life groups, about who it is that you'd like to see in that group of 5 people who would be responsible for choosing the next minister. Remember, as we do this, I'm not intending to go anywhere, but we do need to have a really good team of people who are committed to that role, should it ever be needed. So there's some good things to remember. Now this week in the study, we're looking at Jesus and money. That's always a great topic for us to be on. Jesus tells us to be on our guard against all kinds of greed, for life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. Now, guys, that's a pretty good word for us, isn't it? There's more to life than stuff. And Jesus will go on and tell a parable, which you remember it's not a real story. It's a story with teaching intent about a person who is particularly rich, pulls down their barns, builds bigger one, and it finishes with having arrived at that point, hey, I'm going to take it easy. In essence, the happy retiree. But God said to him, you fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with anyone who stores up things for themselves, but is not rich towards God. Now, folks, being rich towards God is a challenging thought in its own right, isn't it? We don't just kick back and think, hey, we've got this sorted. To be rich towards God is to put our finances, our resources at the disposal of God and his kingdom. I do not think that this is easy. Okay, and I want to make sure that our discussion this week goes beyond the theoretical. Everyone will nod their heads and say, oh, yeah, you can't serve God and money. Sure, we've got it. But my challenge will be, what are we doing about that? What practically are we doing? And that will be the discussion I'd love you to feed into. We see, when we started with our Thriving series, this beautiful passage. It's a great supporting passage, which if you're looking for a place to go beyond the immediate one in the study, in 1 Timothy 6:18 and 19, it says, command those who are rich to do good, to be rich in good deeds, to be generous and willing to share. In this way, they will lay up treasure for themselves as a firm foundation for the coming age, so that they may take hold of life that is truly life. Jesus is deadly serious about the spiritual implication of money. And we have a great opportunity this week, as it's come up in our passage, not because we're asking anyone for money, but as it's come up, to do business with a serious potential danger for our faith. So I hope you have a great week. I'm going to pray that your groups continue to get deeper with one another and deeper with Jesus. Have a great week this week. See you soon, guys.